All right, here we go. About to get started here in our AA finals. 107 pounds. We got Dominic Deputy of Chestnut Ridge. He's taking on Joe Bachman of Faith Christian Academy. I'm Mason Lennemuth here with Dante Constable. It's Bachman in on the single leg. Going limp knee now is Deputy. Bachman coming out the back door. Tying up the ankles is Deputy. So we're probably going to see a stalemate, and there it is.
Bachman coming into the day, ranked #1 in the country, Mason. Deputy #2, so a great way to start the PIAA states here in Class AA between 1 and 2 in the country.
Yeah, you don't see that often. A #1 versus #2 in a state final. Awesome way to start off. Deputy now with the underhook head position for Bachman. Probably looking to clear. Deputy really good in his control ties, whereas Bachman tries to let it fly a little bit more from space. Got really quick single leg, low single leg. A lot of different ways to score. So I expect Deputy to try to tie him up a little bit.
Bachman is a really slick slide by. He hit that a couple times yesterday in the semifinals. He was really impressive against Cam Baker of Burrell last night. As he drops down to a knee now, Deputy doing a good job checking his level, matching his level, hands down to the mat.
Under a minute to go here in the first, still no score. Controlling the wrist now is Deputy, trying to clear that. Bachman looking for a snap now. Goes dragged as Bachman in on the single leg. Cuts the head outside, cutting off to the double. Deputy locked in the crotch here. This length helps him here, able to keep guys tied up. And we're going to go out of bounds. Great attack by Bachman, but Deputy able to fend it off. And we're neutral here. No score, 36 to go here on this restart.
Now an attack this time by Deputy. He has an underhook on Bachman's left side, head position on the right, trying to fight inside. Fake by Bachman. 18 seconds to go here in the first period. Now we're into over-under, looking for that knee. Now
Headlock! Headlock by Bachman. He's got the takedown. Picking up near fall. Under 10 seconds to work for the fall here. Joey Bachman looking to close this one out. Short time to go, though. Wow, 3 near fall coming. What a way to end the period for Joey Bachman. Just goes righty headlock. Deputy able to fight out the fall, but a 5-0 lead after 1 for Bachman.
Deputy last season runner-up at 107 pounds for Chestnut Ridge. He's 49-0 on the season as he gets set on top of Bachman. He's looking for a crossface now. One of Deputy's probably best position, Mason's probably on top here. Really good tilter. As I say that, Bachman gets to his feet, trying to return, and Deputy just going to cut him free.
Yeah, nice work by Bachman. As you mentioned, Deputy really strong in the top position. Doesn't give up a lot of points. Just working from top. Good crossface cradle, good with tilts. Bachman able to get right to his feet and get out in about 10-15 seconds. Takes a 6-0 lead now as he looks possibly for a dump. He's got this elbow controlled. Deputy now in front headlock. Bachman able to clear.
Minute 20 to go, second period. Back to space. Bachman going to drop down to a knee. He changes his mind. Shot from open, trying to get his hands locked. His Deputy now go behind. Throw by Bachman. Comes back out front. Headlock for Bachman. Throw by attempt again. They square back up. A minute 10 to go. Nice little flurry there by Bachman and Deputy. Bachman leads at 6-0 after a headlock there in the first period.
Yeah, what a flurry by Bachman. You can see his speed there, able to change angles. Deputy doing a great job being able to keep him square. Bachman, he's won just about everything there is already as a freshman. He was a Super 32 champ back in the fall, won an Ironman title, I believe he won at the Beast of the East as well. So you got both guys checking their stances now. Bachman, I forgot to mention, also U17 World Bronze this past summer, competing for Puerto Rico. Just about 30 seconds to go here in the second period. Deputy's got to find a way to get to legs now. He's got to find a way to get to his attacks. It'll be his choice in the third, but he's got to find a way to get on the board here. Could be a huge time to score late in the period. But it's Bachman coming forward. It's going to be a stall warning on Deputy.
17 seconds to go here in the second period. Bachman moving forward. Trying to get inside ties his Deputy. He looks dragged. Bachman just faces it. Down to 5 seconds. Deputy didn't get choice to start the third period as time expires.
Now, if you're deputy here going in the third down by 6, what's your game plan here? I believe he's probably going to go down, but don't know what the path to victory is here now. Looking to escape, take down, and turn.
Yeah, he's going to maybe a headlock of his own.
Yeah, maybe thinking feet to back. Might be a little early for that, but he's got to find a way to at least get himself off bottom. As it's Bachman looking for the near side cradle. Deputy back up to his feet, controlling hands. Bachman looks like was thinking about pushing away, then dropped on the ankle. Deputy able to get the foot down, pick up the escape, gets on the board now 6-1. Deputy has his work cut out for him. About 1:35 to go in the third.
Stalemate called with 1:33. Both guys just in a tight tie there. Ref didn't see any action coming as we're back underway. 6-1 the lead for Bachman.
Looking back for that drag is Bachman. Deputy controlling those wrists now, trying to dig this underhook. Bachman doing a nice job, though, keeping his head right in there. Now he goes back to the headlock, ripping it right. Deputy staying square, keeping his hips heavy there. Able to fight that one off. That would have been a match ender right there for Bachman.
Minute 14 to go, third period as we get reset again. Deputy controlling the left wrist of Bachman, trying to dig an underhook on the right side of Bachman.
Bachman just doing a nice job here, holding position, not letting Deputy get any upper body ties on him. Keeping his head dug right in there. Now Bachman moving forward, taking Deputy back. We're gonna get a stalemate.
51 seconds to go here in the third period. Again, back to that wrist, trying to dig an underhook is Deputy. Drag attempt by Bachman. Couldn't find the tricep as he's back in there now. Underhook on the left side of Bachman this time.
Bachman's got a good feel in here, not letting Deputy get any elevation here or leverage with these underhooks. Keeping good head position now. An overhook for Deputy. Bachman's going to throw it off. Kind of going backwards a little bit as Bachman. Looking inside trip his Deputy, going to take it out of bounds with just 18 on the clock. If you're Deputy, you got to go for broke now. Running short on time here. We got to be thinking feet to back, trailing by 5. As Deputy comes forward, Bachman clearing. He has no stall warning, so he can evade here.
Down to 10 seconds now. And the freshman from Faith Christian Academy, Joey Bachman, he's going to be your state champion at 107 pounds. He'll finish a perfect season, 38-0 for Faith Christian Academy.
Headlock was the difference in the first period. Short time to go. Bachman had no problem just letting her rip. You got to love that out of a young guy, seeing them being able to just let it fly here on a big stage. But both those guys, they'll be back wrestling on big stages. Deputy's going to finish as his sophomore year as the state runner-up for the second year in a row. And we're going to head to a break now.
Third period.
Here at Thaddeus Stevens, you're going to learn something new every day.
I looked into Thaddeus and I was like, that's literally exactly what I want.
Everyone here is just helpful regardless of whatever you know, whatever you don't know.
There's tutors, there's counselors, we have advisors, and just talking to my professors.
They want you to succeed, so they'll really push you towards opportunities that they have. The networking part of it is like the biggest part in this school, with the extra help to get a career.
I feel more than prepared to go into the field.
What I'm learning in the classroom is going to directly correlate to what I'm going to be doing out in the real world in the workforce.
We're learning about the things that you need to be able to learn and draw and produce.
I got to skip my apprenticeship. They said it's going to give me an advantage to become a foreman and eventually a superintendent.
Every week you're getting a call about work.
And they're all saying, if I want to, I can work for them easily.
Trades is the way to go right now. 2 years was enough to learn everything and be ready to go out and get a job.
You're here to mess up, learn until you get good at it.
get in, get a degree, get prepared for the workforce.
I feel like I'm very prepared.
If you apply yourself, you can find a job here.
You coming to Thaddeus Stevens is gonna have you set for the rest of your life.
Alrighty, about to head up to 114 pounds for our championship final here in the AA class. We have Aiden Smith of Notre Dame Green Pond in the gold and blue singlet. He's taking on Will Detter of Trinity in the black and green singlet, green ankle bands. Here we go, 114 pound state final.
Aiden Smith coming in ranked second in the country. He's headed to Rutgers next season. This is a rematch from last weekend's Southeast Regional Finals, as both guys find their way to the finals here in the state tournament now.
You see Aiden Smith coming out, firing as he's looking to go drag. Now dropping in on the leg. He's got that back ankle hook now, looking to get to the far. Got the leg shelved, able to get to the far ankle. Now working up. Takes a 2-0 lead here, just a little over 30 seconds in. Aiden Smith looking for his second straight state championship title here at 114 pounds. Won last year, and a kind of a weird one against Landon Bainey. Had to go get one late in the third. I believe the final of that was 5-4. Detter up to his feet, gonna cut away for the escape, make it 2-1 with 1:05 to go. Smith has a lot of speed, likes to work from space. Good with like elbow control ducks, drags, and his re-attacks are money. This is Detter looking for a little slide by. Now he's taking Smith towards the edge, gonna go out of bounds with 48 on the clock.
As we get reset, Detter now is gonna look to go get one as he trails 2-1. Heavy club by Smith with his right hand. Controlling the free hand is Detter. He goes over collar snap. Fake by Smith. Now he's looking for another attack on the right leg of Detter. Detter does a good job. Head hands defense. 20 seconds to go here, first period.
Smith coming forward now with the left side hook. Detter controlling that right hand. Controlling the shooting hand of Smith, but Smith keeping him on the line. Now looking to go snap in the front headlock. Looking to throw it by, but gonna go out of bounds.
6 seconds remaining here in the first period.
A little smack of the mat there for Detter.
And time's gonna expire here in the first period.
You mentioned these two hit last week in the Southeast Region Finals, a 13-5 major decision for Aiden Smith. It's his choice. He's gonna go down to start the second. Detter, just a sophomore. He was third a year ago at 107 pounds at this tournament. Smith, this will be his fourth medal here. He was fourth as a freshman, then third as a sophomore, and a champion last year. Smith's gonna get his escape, extend his lead to 3-1. Smith does a nice job at controlling mat space, kind of taking guys towards the edge, not letting them get in. Kind of baits him into bad shots where he looks for these go-behinds. As you see him now looking to go knee tap. Has him on a hip, but gonna call him out of bounds, just shy of getting the go-behind on that takedown.
1:37 to go here in the second period as we get reset in the center. Detter keeping his level really, really low here as dropping to a knee with Smith back up to his feet now. Collar tie right side for Detter, controlling the right wrist on the other side of Smith. Smith gets that wrist back. Now he's going to control Detter's wrist over collar tie, left side. They'll clear out of that tie with 1:15 to go in the second period.
As you mentioned, Smith, number 2 in the country at 113 pounds. The number 1 guy is Landon Sidden, who's currently wrestling on mat number 3 in the AAA finals. Little head in the hole action for Smith, trying to chase that corner. Now goes throw by. Nice job by Detter. Catches an underhook, but Smith right back in on the single. Catches the far ankle, gonna extend his lead now to 5-1. He's got his head kind of pinched in between the knees, but able to work up. There's another example of the speed there by Smith. When he's looking to go, man, he's hard to slow down.
As they're gonna go out of bounds with 45 seconds to go, second period. Detter still on bottom. He'll get choice to start the third period as well. An escape here would be big for Detter. And then he gets the call to start the third as Smith covers on top.
Smith was third at Ironman back in December, won a Beast of the East title and was the runner-up at Powerade. And man, that's a hard month of wrestling right there. Ironman, Beast of the East, and Powerade. We got him up to number 2 in the country. Detter coming up to his feet. Seatbelt whizzer here. Smith does a nice job of being able to control guys, being able to stay up on top. Not like the prettiest ride, but kind of positions like this, a little bit ugly, but staying in the top position, not giving up easy points. So he's keeping this seatbelt. Just 10 seconds to go. Detter up to his feet. No escape yet. His arm still across the midline of the back for Smith. Detter trying to get square here and clear. They're going to give the 1. The seatbelt was cleared. It's going to make it 5-2. Nice work by Detter, staying persistent there at the end of the period, working for that escape. As you mentioned, a big one because it's his choice now. He gets to go down, trailing by 3. See what Smith's strategy is here to start the third.
Smith covers on top. Detter trails at 5-2. Lace again left side for Smith. Claw left side as well, sinking that in, extending that left knee of Detter as he rides that claw, doing a good job just not allowing Detter to work to his feet. And he's going to chop left side. He flattens Detter out. Comes claw over the top, maybe looking for a crossface now. We're 25 seconds into the third period, and Detter's got to look to create something here. Leg lace again now right side for Smith. Extending that leg. Pushing on the elbow. You see that from a lot of the Penn State guys.
Yeah, trap that ankle, go head lever. That's exactly where Smith is going. Keeping him in bounds, just milking time off the clock here. I had Smith in his semifinal yesterday against Brock Rothermel of Line Mountain. And this is what a lot of the match was spent doing by Smith, just controlling the top position, trapping that back ankle, and chopping wrists. And it can take a lot of time out, can take a lot of energy out of the bottom guy. Just not a whole lot of places to go with that ankle trapped. So Detter's going to have to do a better job here protecting those ankles, trying to get weight on it, but Smith scoops it off the whistle. Once again, we're back in this position. Head lever for Smith as we go under a minute to go in the third. We're going to get a stall warning on Smith. Not too unhappy with that one. What do you think, Dante?
I agree. That's the right call. Just controlling that ankle, not looking to turn. Is now looking for a high turn. Wow, nice follow there by Smith, but Detter does a good job. Lifts that right arm up. Now he gets 1. Now he's going to go. He's only down by 2 now. It's 5-3. 40 seconds to go third period. Smith does have a warning as well.
Yes, that could play into factor here. Detter's got to bring it, though. 30 seconds to go. What's your go-to shot? Looking to tie this match up and possibly send it to sudden victory. Imagine a lot of these guys training in the room. 30-second goes. What's your go-to? That's where Detter's got to go. Is Smith going towards the edge, looking to circle back in.
Circling in there may just save him from a stall warning possibly.
Yep.
It's down to 10 seconds now, third period. Detter might just run out of time here on the edge of the mat. He's going to shoot him out. There's the stall warning with, should be 4 seconds. Clock's not.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Going to put 5 up on the clock. So Detter's got 5 seconds. Look to pull off a miracle here.
And here we go. And Detter just not going to have enough time. And Aiden Smith, he's going to be your state champion at 114 pounds. He wins it 7-4 after a takedown there at the end over Will Detter of Trinity.
Smith throwing up the number 1, wins his second straight state championship at 114 pounds. And he's going to be headed off into the sunset, headed to Rutgers now next season with his second state title as he shoots the ankles bands down.
Is there another green?
Okay. Original plan here was to head to awards, but we're going to stick with the action. We're going to head up to 121 pounds next. Waiting on our other mats to finish up. Okay, never mind. We're going to head to the awards prior to our 121-pound championship final. Going to do our 107-pound awards here for the AA class, and we also have our girls and AAA awards going on.
Let's meet our place winners at 107 pounds in double A. In 8th place, from Tussie Mountain, Dakota Santa Maria. In 7th place, from Trinity, George Magnette. In 6th place, from Burrell, Cam Baker. In 5th place, from Baltimore, Tanner Gano. In 4th place, from Northern Lebanon, Sam Wolford. Placing 3rd, from Wauhegan, Thomas Boyce. Your runner-up from Chestnut Ridge is Dominic Deputy. And your 2024 107-pound double-weight champion, Joey Bachman from Faith Christian Academy, a 6-1 winner today. Congratulations, Joey Bachman, and all of your 107-pound double-weight place winners.
Now let's meet our girls 100-pound place winner. Finishing in 8th place from Hempfield, Patty Mack. Finishing in 7th place from Bellwood Antis, Julia Cuevas. Finishing in 6th place from Montour, Kristen Walzer. Our 5th place finisher from Ben Salem, Peyton Hinkle. Finishing in 4th place from Parkland, Ella Hessner. Our 3rd place finisher from Knock, Miranda Lejevic. Our runner-up for 2024 from the Chamonix, Grace Nesbitt. And please put your hands together for our very first ever Girls State Champion, winner by fall at a time of 3 minutes, 14 seconds, from Camden McMillan, Valerie Solorio.
Now we direct your attention once again to the podium for the AAA medal winners at 107 pounds. Finishing 8th from Easton, Nicholas Salomon. Finishing 7th from Whitehall, Wilhelm Kahn. Finishing 6th from Peters Township, Nicholas McGarrity. Finishing 5th from Brigham Valley, Max Cassini. Finishing 4th from Emmaus, Amelia Albanese. Finishing 3rd from Council Rock North, Alexander Diaz. The runner-up at 107 pounds from Cedar Cliff, Aiden Herndon. And your 2024 PIAA State Champion at 107 pounds, with a 2-1 decision victory from Pat Horsham, Dominic Morrison.
Now wrestling on mat 2, 112 pounds, World Championship bout. He's a junior from District 3's J.D. McCaskey, head coach Kevin Franklin. Season record of 30-1.
All right, here we go, our 121-pound AA championship final. We got Aaron Seidel of Northern Lebanon in the yellow and blue singlet red ankle band. He's taking on Grayson Music out of Bishop McDevitt in the black, white, and gold singlet green ankle band.
Seidel, two-time defending state champion, coming in here. He's headed to Virginia Tech next season. And
Seidel Jr. actually it's on the path for 4 state titles as he's a 2-time defending state champ. Looking for his 3rd here. Facing off with a freshman, though, Grayson Music, who's had a heck of a tournament. Looking to take out his 2nd straight state champion. He also took out Landon Bainey, 1st round, returning state finalist. He's had a heck of a tournament. Seidel pressuring forward, snap, looking for the single. Now going drag to the other side of Seidel. He's backside to the far ankle. They're going to award the takedown. Take a 2-0 lead just about a minute in. Seidel getting to work. Really strong in the top position is Seidel. Going to go out of bounds.
Music with a 7-5 victory over Louis Gill in the semis, and what was probably one of the better matches of the semifinal round yesterday. And the freshman, he's 40-10 this season, and he's been impressive this postseason.
Yeah, absolute insanity in that semifinal. Was able to pick up a reversal to tie it at 5. Attempted a Merkel side headlock, was close to near fall, and then with just a few seconds on the clock was able to get to a tilt and turn Louis Gill, the number, 7 guy in the country?
Yep.
So absolute insanity. He had previously met up with Louis Gill just about a month ago at the team state championships and lost 11-0. So having a heck of a weekend here is Grayson Music. But Seidel getting to work. Seidel currently number 6 in the country at 120 pounds. Seidel really good on top. Just short time to go here in the first. He's got Music flattened out. That's how we're going to end the first period. A 2-0 lead for Aaron Seidel.
Seidel 51-1 on the season. As Music gets choice, he's going to defer. Seidel's going to choose bottom to start the 2nd period, up 2-0 here at 121 pounds.
Seidel is just a junior, 148-2 in his career. A lot of matches. Could be on track for 200 wins at this rate. But now it's Music. He's really tough in the top position, as I mentioned, able to turn Louis Gill late in the 3rd there. I believe he also picked up a turn in that opening bout against Landon Bainey in the round of 16 to open that one. I believe he ended up winning that one 3-1. So strong in the top position. See if he's able to get to work here against Seidel. Seidel looking like he's just going to try to hold position here, not give up a wrist. As he's fighting hands underneath. Music driving forward, keeping a lot of pressure down on Seidel. Seidel able to come up to his feet, though. Music down on the leg. Music kind of taking him towards the line. They're going to go out of bounds.
A minute 13 to go here, 2nd period. Good ride so far here by Music. Unable to get to one of his turns. He's a really good cross wrist tilt guy. He was trying to work a little claw wrist tilt as well yesterday on Louis Gill as he gets to work again, trying to get to a claw. Gets a little high over the top. There's going to be an escape for Aaron Seidel. He'll take a 3-0 lead with a minute 5 to go. He's in on a single leg right away. Actually a dump, controlling that far elbow. He's trying to get backside. Music trying to get to a Funk, can't get to it. There's another takedown for Seidel. He's going to take a 5-0 lead, 50 seconds to go, 2nd period. He's going to look to go to work on top.
This is where Seidel's really good with his cross wrist tilts as well. Looks like he has that cross wrist right now, but Music fighting the hands under there. Seidel able to get a lot of turns. His freshman year in the state finals against Louis Gill, who's the defending state champion, opened that one up with a tilt in the 2nd period. Went on to win 3-1. working on a bar now is Seidel. Music kind of flaring that elbow out, trying to limp arm out, but Seidel now looking for the cross wrist, not going to be able to get it, but under 15 seconds to go in the second here. Seidel looking for the ride out.
And Seidel is going to do just that here with 5 seconds to go. Has Music flattened out. That'll wrap up the second period. 5-0 the lead for Aaron Seidel of Northern Lebanon. Choice from Music to start the third period.
I would recommend going neutral, but he's going to go down.
Okay.
Look to give himself a chance to get out here. Seidel's just really good at just putting pressure down on guys and weighing on them. That's how he gets to a lot of his tilts, just pressure forward. A roll attempt here for Music. Seidel sticking with them. Now back to this ride. Working on these wrists. You see Music under there trying to fight hands. Seidel's got that cross wrist. Looking to go roll through Hazard. Music trying to throw his hips on top. Able to float there. Avoid giving up near fall. Still flattened out here on bottom, but clears his wrist for the time being.
We're 30 seconds into the third period. He's going to look to try to get back to another cross wrist tilt, this time on the right side. Looks like he must have re-grabbed underneath. Has Music flattened out. Heels up for Music. And Seidel, lots of forward pressure. He's going to re-grab now left side. Trying to drive over that. He has the wrist. Now Music clears. He's going to look to try to build up.
Seidel there's a stall warning on Seidel. I don't really like that call. I understand the premise of it, of why they called it, because Seidel just has him flattened out and he's staying behind the hips. So that's where Seidel works from, and you can see him working on wrists there. Just attempted a Hazard roll through tilt. Get a restart here for Music though, but getting flattened out once again. Now working on this head lever is Seidel, looking for a bar. So we're under a minute to go here in the third period. Music's pulled off. We saw him pull off a miracle last night. He's gonna have to pull something out here as he gets warned for stalling underneath. Seidel back with this cross wrist. He's gonna look to go roll through.
30 seconds to go, third period. Has a cross wrist tilt. Mason, he's gonna try to look to roll through here. Music hips pinned to the mat. Seidel has been unable to roll through on this one.
Might be thinking better of it at this point. Don't want to give this freshman a chance to get hot, possibly catch him on his back, but as I say that, he's looking for it. Possibly pushing for a major here as Seidel, as he's getting near fall swipes. Official holding 3. Seidel's going to push him back through, and he's going to push it to an 8-0 major decision. Aaron Seidel wins his third PIAA AA state championship in dominant fashion. And an 8-0 major decision. And he'll be back next year looking to join the very exclusive list of PIAA 4-time state champions.
Mason, he goes fall, fall, major, major. That was his route to his third consecutive state championship. Very impressive there by Aaron Seidel.
Could be worthy of an outstanding wrestler ballot right there. Bonus in your way through the Pennsylvania State Tournament. So we're gonna head to a break here as we're waiting on our girls and AAA finals to finish on mats 2 and 3. We'll be back with you in just a moment.
Once again, all medal winners, please make sure you're at the podium for 114 pounds. Let's meet our double-A 114-pound medalists.
All right, we're gonna pan over to our 114-pound awards.
In 8th place, Carter Beck from Sagertown.
And following those, we'll be back with our 127-pound AA state championship final.
In 6th place, Dalton Leonard from Cranberry. In 5th place, in Chartiers Houston, Jordan Williams. In 4th place, in Chestnut Ridge, Easton Mole. In 3rd place, from Pine Mountain, Brock Bell. Your runner-up is Will Getter from Trinity. And your 2024 champion, a two-time champ, Aiden Smith from Notre Dame Green Pond, a 7-4 winner. Congratulations, Aiden Smith, and all of your 114-pound AA 2024 medalists.
Let's get our medal winners, girls 106 pounds. Finishing in 8th place from Souderton, Emily Saar. Our 7th place finisher from Southwestern, Natalie Handy. Finishing in 6th place from Northern Bedford, Kaylee Ebersole. Our 5th place finisher from Garnet Valley, Reese Dewar. Finishing in 4th place from York Suburban, Alisanya Early. Our 3rd place finisher from Hamburg, Isabel Wilkes. Our runner-up this year is from Greenville, Madeline Enron. And your 2024 very first time 106-pound champion, winning by decision score of 9-3 from Conwell Egan, Julia Porter. Congratulations to Julia for completing a perfect season, and to all our 106-pound medal winners.
And now, welcome to the podium the medal winners of the AAA at 114 pounds. Finishing 8th from Rita Latrobe is Leo Joseph. Finishing 7th from Penn Manor, Travis Clausen. Finishing 6th from Butler, Santino Sloboda. Your 5th place finisher from Council Rock South, Connor O'Lenahan. Finishing 4th from Northampton, Gabriel Ballard. Finishing 3rd from Manheim Township, Hayden Williams. Your state runner-up at 114 pounds from Ridley, Curtis Nelson. And winning with a 6-3 decision, your 2024 PIAA AAA state champion from Norway, Landon Sudden.
Now let's move on back to 118-pound girls championship bout.
All right, here we go. 127-pound PIAA AA state championship final. We got Jax Forrest of Bishop McCourt in the red and gold single, going slide by, picking up the takedown early. He's taking on Chris Vargo. This is a rematch from a week ago in the Southwest Region Final where Vargo won 13-7 off an early headlock. Started a match off with an early headlock. But Forrest getting to work right away. Both these guys bonusing their way to the finals. I'm really excited to see this rematch, but Forrest comes out firing right away.
There's going to be a stalemate with a minute 22 to go. Leg in for Forrest. Vargo had it trapped underneath as Vargo gets set now on bottom. Forrest going to cover. Forrest ranked number 2 in the country. He's 52-2 on the year. Vargo 41-2 this season. Leg in on the right side. High 4.
Yep, for Forrest. Forrest really good on top with this leg in. Likes to go to a ball and chain roll through. You see Vargo keeping those wrists away, fighting that hand of Forrest. There's the first stall warning on Vargo. That was pretty quick. Official not liking him just holding on to this arm. You typically see in to be a little bit more lenient on that, but it's going to be the first stall warning on Vargo. You see Forrest working really hard to get to this left arm of Vargo, trying to get to that ball and chain, get the wrist between the legs.
I think he might have it underneath there.
Getting pretty close, but Vargo able to fight it off. Vargo, a 2-time PIAA medalist coming into this tournament. He's been actually a 3-time PIAA medalist. He was 3rd as a freshman, 5th as a sophomore, and a runner-up last year at 127 pounds. Now Forrest with this wrist between the leg. He likes to go roll through here. He's got 10 seconds to work for it. Vargo keeping those hips flat, trying to fight it off. Doesn't look like Forrest is going to have enough time to get it, but it's going to be a 2-0 lead for Jax Forrest after 1 off that early slide by. Able to ride the period out. Also, Vargo warned for stalling in there. Vargo's going to defer choice to Forrest. Forrest is going to go down to start the second.
As Forrest gets set, Vargo covers on top, left side. Forrest to his feet right away. Going to probably see a standing Granby on the way down here by Forrest. He's going to roll through. Now going to try to get to a Peterson, and he's going to get a reversal. He'll take a 4-0 lead. Leg in right away, right side on Vargo, trying to come underneath. Again for that ball and chain tilt is Forrest. He's going to lock, flattens Vargo out.
Doing a little split action there as he locked his hand. You see Forrest getting a little frustrated with Vargo trying to control this arm. And there's a second warning on Vargo. That's going to be a point. It's going to make it 5-0 now for Forrest. And he pulls that wrist right between the leg. He's back with this ball and chain, trying to take it back. Now picking up near fall is Forrest. Official holding 2. It's going to make it 7-0 now for Forrest. Man, he came to wrestle today, trying to right that wrong from a week ago. We're going to go out of bounds. Forrest, he's fired up. You see him sprint back to the center, bouncing. He's having a good time out there. He's part of this Bishop McCourt crew of young wrestlers, man. They're pretty special. Wrestle a lot of high-level events. It's now Forrest taking him back the other way with a tight waist chop.
55 seconds to go now. That leg's deep. Vargo has his right leg. He's caught underneath it with his left hand, and a stalemate is going to be called with 51 seconds to go here in the second period.
Vargo committed to wrestle at Edinburgh next season. It's a really big pickup for the Fighting Scots. Right back in with this leg in for Forrest. 45 seconds to go in the second. He's just overwhelming Vargo on top. Getting back to this cross body, fishing for that wrist. And this is where Forrest's length helps him out a lot. Able to find that wrist from pretty much everyone. He's taking him back, looking for more near fall. And he's getting swipes.
He's going to get all 5 this time. And he'll take a 10-0 lead with 20 seconds to go here in the second period.
Man, if you're Vargo, like, you just don't really know what happened. This thing got out of hand pretty quickly. And Forrest isn't done either. Throws the leg back in with short time, attacking from all 3 positions. It's going to be Vargo's choice to start the third. You got to imagine he's going to go neutral, and that's his choice. Let's see if Vargo looks to get back to that headlock he hit last week in the Southwest Region Final. You know, Forrest got to be ready for that. Forrest has wrestled all the big events, a Super 32 champ, a Fargo champ, couple-time Ironman runner-up, 2-time Powerade champ. He was Cadet World Silver back in 2022. Now he's going re-attack on the Fireman's off of Vargo's shot. Looking to pop his head. He's going to get the takedown and near fall. Looking to close this out possibly with a technical fall is Forrest. He's got Vargo on his back. Gonna get all 5. You see Forrest looking to his corner, shaking his head. And that's gonna be a 15-0 technical fall for Jax Forrest. Man, he just proved a point. Righted that wrong from a loss a week ago. Gets his revenge with a technical fall in the finals for his first PIAA state championship. That was impressive.
That was super impressive, and I felt like it was going to go something like that because, you know, he was hungry in the room all week long after that, and I'm sure he lost a lot of sleep over the loss last week, and It definitely looked like it there, and he was really impressive.
Yeah, he definitely went out there to prove a point. Came out firing right away and never slowed down from start to finish. Okie doke. We're going to head to a break here. We're going to wait for our girls in AAA finals to finish up on mats number 2 and 3, and we'll be back in just a minute.
Few things in life are more important than showing up. And whether you show up for your family, friends, or teammates, it doesn't hurt to bring a plate of their favorite beef dish. Together, we bring more. Find your next crowd pleaser at beefitswhatsfordinner.com.
All right, we're going to pan over to our awards now for our 121-pound AA and AAA medalists. And we'll be back with our 133-pound final following the awards.
We need your third and sixth place finisher in AA, and we need the first and second place winners in AAA to the podium right now at 121 pounds. Let's meet our AA 121-pound medalist from Sullivan County in 8th place, Colton Wade. In 7th place from Mifflinburg, Bradley Wagner. In 6th place from State Christian Academy, Gage Matero. In 5th place from United, Joseph Marshnick. In 4th place from Reynolds, Louis Gill. In 3rd place, Lincoln Slardowski from Bishop McCourt. Your runner-up from Bishop and Devon, Racing Music. And your state champion from Northern Lebanon, a 3-timer, Aaron Seidel, and making the decision winner 8-0. Congratulations, Aaron Seidel, and all your 121-pound 2024 medalists.
They do 3, they do boys, girls, and then they go right to the match after the last one.
Okay.
So they're going to do girls now, and then the girls are going to get up, and the boys are going to come back in different weight class, and as soon as they're done, they jump on.
Now is our girls 112-pound medalist.
Lock the tripods, you might want to loosen it however you want.
Finishing in 8th place from Parkland, Sylvan Morin. Finishing in 7th place from Manheim Township, Isabella Montio. Finishing in 6th place from Elko, Kylie Trossel. Our 5th place finisher from East Stroudsburg North, Andy Lebeau. Our 4th place finisher from Pontiac, Daley Watson. Finishing in 3rd place from Williamsport, Lillian Rumsey. Our runner-up this year is from Bishop McCourt, Lane Fordyce. And your first ever girls 112-pound state champion, winning by decision score of 7-3 from J.P. McCaskey, Journey Rodriguez. Congratulations to Journey and all our 112-pound medalists.
And now for our AAA winners, that's 121 pounds. State medalists include finishing 8th from Seneca Valley, Connor Smith. Finishing 7th from Abington Heights, Mason Whitney. For 6th place finisher from Penridge, Cole Coffin. Finishing 5th from Greater Latrobe, Luke Willichel. Finishing 4th from West Scranton, Tyson Cook. The 3rd place finisher from Quakertown, Mason Ziegler. Your state runner-up at 121 pounds from Franklin Regional, Tyler Kriplitstein. And your state champion from District 11 from Bethlehem Catholic, Kayla Diller.
Okay, here we go. 133-pound PIAA State AA Championship Final. We got Brant Harrer of Montgomery in the red and black singlet, red ankle band. He's taking on Camden Baum of Bishop McDevitt in the black, gold, and white singlet, green ankle band.
Top 15 matchup, nationally ranked here. Brant Harrer coming in ranked 15th in the country. Camden Baum 13th in the country. Baum 49-2 on the season. Harrer 53-0.
Harrer 98-2 in his career as just a sophomore. Baum also a sophomore. Harrer was a state runner-up last year as a freshman at 121 pounds. Lost in that final to Gage Botero. Baum did not compete in the PIAA season last year. He was forced to sit after a transfer. This is his first full season, looking to win a state championship title. We're a minute in, no score here. Baum really, really strong, as you can see the different body types here. Keeps really good position, hard to open up. Well, Harrer a little more slick, likes to slide by, but ultimately really, really tough in the top position. Can turn from a lot of different ways. So I expect this one to be settled on the mat.
35 seconds to go here in the first period as they clear out from the ties, back to open. Hard club by Harrer. Baum just tight in there. Controlling elbows, controlling these ties as Baum, but trying to work inside his Harrer. As he goes over collar, tie, with his right hand. Stalemate's going to be called with 12 seconds to go here in the first period.
Under 10 to go now. These guys kind of feeling each other out in that first period. Didn't see really any committed attacks. So we're going to head to the second scoreless. Flip of the disc. Going to be Baum's choice. He's going to go down. This is a big position here for Baum. Hare, known for his turns. I've seen him turn just about everybody, especially this weekend. He's been putting on a show. Very strong in the top position. So we'll see what Baum's path to victory under here is. Hare gets to work with this claw, now looking to pull him back. Baum staying tight underneath there, working up to his feet, looking to kick off. Hare trying to follow, reaching for the head as Baum trying to circle out, but we're going to go out of bounds.
A minute 45 to go here, second period. Only 15 seconds off the clock on that exchange as Hare gets set once again on top.
Not a bad look there for Baum underneath so far. But now Hare gets deep in on this claw. He's got a lot of length, so he's able to get really deep on these claw and tight waists. Baum working up the quad pod, trying to go knee slide. Hare staying heavy on him, now bringing him back down to the mat. Baum trying to work up once again into this quad pod, getting over towards the edge once again. See Hare driving those feet now, breaks him down with that little forward ankle scoop.
A minute 10 to go, second period, still claw left side on Hare for Hare. Baum trying to get a new start, and he's going to do just that with a minute 4 to go here in the second period. Baum doing a good job getting up into that quad pod, but he's just unable to get his hands off the mat and get to his feet. Hare with good forward pressure, he's scooping that ankle. And this time to his feet, Granby roll, and there's going to be an escape for Baum. That'll be 1-0 in favor of Baum with a minute to go in the second period, and he's going to push Hare to the edge.
Big escape there for Baum. As I was saying, top is probably Hare's best position. So Baum proved to himself and to everybody here he can get off bottom. He's competent under there. Now Hare, see if he gets to work on his feet, throwing some level changes. Baum using this right hand thumb block, keeping Hare at bay.
30 seconds to go, second period. Collar tie right side for each guy. They're going to clear back out of that. Collar tie and fake for Hare. Baum once again posting on the left shoulder, controlling the elbow of Baum and a fake. 10 seconds to go here in the second period. They're going to clear back out of ties once again. Hare going to get choice to start the third period. He's going to go double from space. Now he gets an underhook on the left side of Baum. And time will expire here. Looks like we might see some blood time possibly for Baum.
He's got a pretty gnarly shiner there on that right eye, and the cover's coming up off it. We're going to go on injury time probably to retape that head. These guys are going to have to be quick on this. Only a minute 30 of injury time. For Hare here, you got choice in the third. Probably thinking about just going down. Try to settle this on your feet. If you're Baum, though, you got to be careful on top. Don't want to give up a reversal. Getting that head wrapped up. Looks like just a really gnarly black eye for Baum, trying to keep it padded.
Yeah, that happened yesterday in the semifinals against Cazales. Baum did a good job in that match. He rode Cazales for 2 minutes. 1-0 was the victory. Cazales unable to get to the legs. Great head hands defense, and that's exactly how that happened for Baum as Hare chooses bottom, and we get set here third period. Set out for Hare.
If you're Baum here, you want to think 1, not 2, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Going to let Hare out, tie it at 1 with 1:50 to go in the third. Haven't seen either guy get necessarily close to a takedown. We'll see if they open it up here in the third and look to go after it. Hare back in January wrestled his semifinal opponent from last night, Mason Gibson, in the finals there. Was tied 1 late in the third. He was able to go get a takedown late to win that one 3-1. So he's able to go get takedowns late when he needs to. We'll see if Baum is able to answer here, though, go get one of his own. Both these guys just in these tight collar ties.
We got a minute 15 to go here, third period. Neither guy's been in it on a leg yet, Mason. And again, once again, like you just said, tight collar ties. No one creating space. As I say that, maybe a half shot there by Baum. He's going to dig an underhook on the right side of Hare with a minute to go, third period.
The positioning that Baum keeps, and it's pretty low to the ground compared to Hare. Hare, obviously a really long 133-pounder. It's going to make it hard for him to get under that head hands of Baum. Now starting to open it up a little bit here. Throwing in some fakes is Hare. Baum just keeping him tight, wrestling him in a phone booth. Snap attempt there for Baum. Hare just pursuing with this left side collar.
25 seconds to go here, third period. Again, left side collar for Hare. And he's going to try to move forward. Baum doing a good job staying inside with that left hand. Down to 15 here in the third. Collar tie right side, inside left side for Baum. Really tight tie. Elbow pass by Hare with 5 seconds to go here, third period. I think we might have our first ever timeout here for the AA finals, and we're going to have just that between Hare and Baum.
Headed to sudden victory. 1 minute on the clock. Any score wins here. Gonna get the clock reset here. Okay, looks like we're good to go. Something's got to give here in sudden victory. We'll see if either guy looks to open up and try to go get one. Baum now picking up his hand fight, looking for a shot. Taking Hare towards the edge. Got Hare backed up towards the line. Now looking to go elbow control duck.
15 seconds in here to the first overtime. Again, tight tie. Now looking for a knee pick is Hare. Reattack thought by Baum. Down to 30 seconds to go.
Hare's headgear getting pulled across his face right now. We're going to get a stoppage for him to fix that.
27 seconds on the clock here after that stoppage.
It's like Baum's tape getting rode up again here. Another shot attempt by Baum, looking for the reattack as Hare. Baum comes up with this underhook. Under 20 to go now. Baum taking him towards the line. Neither guy with a stall warning in this one. Now, high crotch by Baum. He's got him in crackdown. Hare good in these scrambles, locked in the crotch, looking to sit corner. Baum looking to get his head under the knee.
Still locked in the crotch here. Baum going to try to finish here.
Short time.
Turk this, and time's going to expire, Mason. And we're headed to ride-outs here at 133 pounds.
First real committed attack by either guy there. Baum with maybe a little more time there would be able to get the finish. Hare able to tie him up. It's going to be Baum's choice in our first 30-second tiebreaker here. Both guys will get choice in this. We'll have 30 seconds to get out from underneath. Hare saying that Baum's feeling pretty slick. He just looked to his corner and said, I can't turn him, he's too slippy. And they said, just ride him. That's all we got to worry about here. Baum able to get out in that second period. We'll see if he's able to in just 30 seconds. Hare looking to ride, roll by Baum. Hare staying pinched with his claw.
We're 10 seconds in here to the first ride out, claw left side. Baum going roll. Hare in a really good spot now, facing the center with 10 seconds to go. He's going to try to ride out the first ride out period here, down to 8 seconds and flattened out. He's going to do just that, Mason, as we get ready to ride out number 2, and it's going to be Hare's choice. He got down to about 5 seconds there in the third period, so we'll see if he can do that once again as he's going to go bottom.
Baum looking to his corner. They're asking if he wants to let him up. No stall warnings on Baum, though, so he can drop to an ankle if he needs to. All you got to worry about here, if you're Baum, ride him out. Stay on top here. Don't let him get out. Short sit here for Hare. Baum bringing him back. Look, getting a little high now as Baum. Hare back up to his feet, trying to circle out. Able to get out, going to make it 2-1. 20 seconds to go in the second tiebreaker. Official going to catch Baum before he goes through the table. 19 seconds on the restart. You know Baum's going to come forward. No warnings on Hare as Baum's coming. Hare evading. There's the first warning with 13 left. Baum's got to turn it up here if he wants to get him warned again. Hare able to pinch him down, though. Short time.
Down to 3 seconds. And Brent Hare, he's going to win his first state title here. for the Montgomery Raiders. He wins a 2-1 in rideouts.
Low scoring there, but a really, really fun match between those two nationally ranked competitors. And I expect to see that in coming years. Both guys sophomores. But Hare's gonna be able to get a little bit of revenge from a year ago where he lost in the finals. Picks up the 133-pound AA state championship. Gives his coach a big hug. And we're gonna see his older brother, Connor, look for his third state title later on this afternoon, up at 160 pounds. All right, we're gonna head to a break here, and we'll be back with our 139-pound state championship.
Your runner-up from Benford, Chris Vargo. And your state champion at 127 pounds, Jack Forrest from Bishop McCord. What about 10 ball, 15-0, time at 10 ball, 4 minutes, 32 seconds. Congratulations, Jack Forrest and all of our medalists at 127 in AA.
Let's meet our first ever girls medalist at 118 pounds. Finishing in 8th place from Sagertown, Leah Sample. Our 7th place finisher from Pottstown, Savannah Richards. Finishing in 6th place from Candy McMillan, Yun Ayala. Our 5th place finisher from Connellsville, Trinity Moore. Our 4th place finisher from Northeast Bradford, Anaya Kolosar. Finishing in 3rd place from Homesdale, Sage Alver. Our runner-up this year is from Butler High School, Anna Malovich. And your first ever girls 118-pound champion, winning by decision score of 13-7 from Palisades, Savannah Witt. Congratulations to Savannah and all our 118-pound medalists.
And now let's meet the medal winners at 127 pounds in AAA. Finishing 8th from Hickory, Brady Slicker. Finishing 7th from Lord Alton, Cam Rossi. Finishing 6th from Penridge, Quinn Rod. 5th place finisher from Wilson, McCaden Spees. Finishing 4th from Karen McMillan, Andrew Binney. Finishing 3rd from Council Rock North, Aaron Cement. We're state runner-up at 127 pounds from Daniel Boone, Dean Hauser. And winning by a score of 5-1, your PIAA AAA state champion from at 127 pounds from Northampton, Trey Wagner.
All right, 139-pound PIAA AA state championship. We got Bo Bassett in on the firemen's. He's taking on Cameron Minji of Littlestown. Bassett in on the head outside's got him on a hip. Minji looking to lock in the crotch. Now taking him towards his back is Bassett. He picks up the takedown. Now taking him over towards his back. Minji trying to wrestle out of there. He's going to get his escape, make it 2-1. Bassett, number 2 in the country at 138 pounds. Minji gets in on the legs, trying to pull himself in. Now just stepping over is Bassett. Going to take him towards his back now. Close to locking up near side cradle is Bassett. Another takedown for Bo Bassett, make it 4-1. He's got this bottom leg Turk getting under the chin. Picking up near fall. Now possibly looking for a fall as Bassett. Got a lot of time to work. And she kind of getting loosened out, able to work to his belly. Make it 7-1. And if you've ever watched Bo Bassett, you've seen this before, man. He's hard to follow. It makes me tired just watching him. He's gonna make it 7-2 now with the escape.
45 seconds to go here, first period. Go behind for Bassett. He'll take a 9-2 lead. He's gonna cut Minji again. Nothing yet. And there's another escape for Minji. That'll make it 9-3. Now a dump for Bassett. Another takedown to Minji's back. That'll make it 11-3. 25 seconds to go, first period.
Bassett bonusing his way to the finals. A technical fall, a fall, and then a first period tech in the semifinals last night against Chase Bell as he goes fireman's here. Got him on his back once again. Official holding 2. That's going to push it to 15-4 with 5 seconds to go in the first. He's working on a cross wrist with short time to go.
And time will expire here, first period. 15-4 the lead for Bo Bassett of Bishop McCourt. He's 55-0 this season. And neutral the choice here. Minji 35-2. Cameron Minji for Littlestown as we're neutral to start here. Single leg now for Minji. Cole roll maybe as he's locked. He's just going to jam him to a hip as Bassett.
Minji doing a nice job now. He's got both hands around the legs. We're going to get stalemated. Minji doing a nice job getting himself to the finals. He's a 3-time qualifier, has not placed at this tournament yet. So earning his first medal. Now up against the wall here against Bassett as Bassett gets another takedown. Now possibly looking to take Minji over to his back. Minji just grabbing the leg, trying to pull himself in. Bassett sliding off. 17-4 the score now. Bassett's going to give him another escape here. Elbow control, snap. Now going in on the double is Bassett. He's going to make it 19-5. One more takedown here. Minji is awarded the escape. Could do it here for Bassett. And there it is, 19-6. Bassett looking for the go behind. Going to get it. A 21-6 technical fall for Bo Bassett of Bishop McCourt as he gives a bow. Bonuses his way to his first PIAA state championship title. It's the second technical fall on the night for Bishop McCourt in the finals, and they pick up their second champion. We got one more Bishop McCourt guy to go for them, up at 152 pounds with Melvin Miller. Take a look at the team scores. Bishop McCourt currently in second behind Faith Christian Academy. I don't believe they're going to be able to catch them. Still a strong performance here for Bishop McCourt. So they pick up their second state title with Bo Bassett winning the 139-pound state championship.
All 133-pound medalists to the podium now.
Okay, we got a lot of time to go here, as obviously with the early match termination. Waiting on our AAA state final to finish up there on mat number 3. We're going to go to a break, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
Here at my house, we like to focus on the customer.
We strive to give our athletes the best possible uniform using the highest quality stitching and materials.
Our business model basically is really simple. It's treat the customer how we want to be treated ourselves.
We want our wrestlers to feel confident that when they step on the mat, their uniforms will perform as well as they do.
It's making sure the customer gets what they want all the time.
Refuel, recharge, replenish with milk. Brought to you by the Allied Milk Producers.
A lot has changed since 1932.
But one thing that hasn't is Faulkner's commitment to Central PA.
Our organization is built on values like honesty, integrity, and trust.
Our prices are low and transparent.
Our buying experience is fast and easy.
And we're active in the community, supporting our friends and neighbors at charitable events, local games, and fundraisers. We remain committed to you and our community, to be sure.
on the way, please report to the award stand. 133 runner-up to the award stand.
I got you, buddy.
Let's meet our 133-pound double-A medalist. In 8th place, Grove City's Hudson Orman. In 7th place, from Pontiac, Hunter Gold. From Quaker Valley, in 6th place, Jack Rosales. In 5th place, from Northeast, Cyrus Hurd. In 4th place, Richmond Court's Mason Gibson. In 3rd place, Charlie Robeson from Conroe-Egan. Your runner-up from Bishop McDevitt is Hamden Baum. And your champion from Montgomery, Brent Hare, a 2-1 tiebreaker 2 winner. Congratulations, Brent, and all of our 2024 medalists in AA. Also, congratulations to Brent Hare on his 100th career win.
Let's meet our girls 124-pound medalists. First ever class at 124, finishing in 8th place from Southwestern, Tatum Duckworth. 7th place finisher from Laurel, Alexis Bruma. 6th place from Parkland, Abigail Taylor. Our 5th place finisher from Greenville, Kelly Interline. Finishing in 4th place from Plum, Sophia Davis. Our 3rd place finisher this year from Phillipsburg, Osceola, Isabella Duvall. Our 2024 runner-up this year from Mariana Brassetti, Julissa Ortiz. And your first ever girls 124-pound state champion from Cumberland Valley High School, Eliana White Vega. Winner by decision score of 10. Congratulations to Eliana for her championship and singing the national anthem. And congratulations to all our 124-pound medalists.
The medal winners in AAA, 133 pounds. Finishing 8th from Central Buffalo, C.J. Ferry. Finishing 7th from Wilson, James Garcia. Finishing 6th from CB West, Chris Dennis. Finishing 5th from Boyertown, Gavin Sheridan. Finishing 4th from Baldwin, Ramil Islam. Finishing 3rd from Bethel Park, Mason Hernan. Your state runner-up at 133 pounds in AAA from York Suburban, Tyler Adams. And your PIAA AAA state champion at 133.
All right, about to head up to our 145-pound PIAA AA state championship. Finish up our last little bit of awards over there. We'll get back to action here on mat number 1. Here we go, 145-pound PIAA AA state championship final. We got Reagan Milheim of Warrior Run in the blue and white singlet, red ankle band. He's taking on Mason Barvitsky of Southern Columbia in the black and gold singlet, green ankle band. These two have hit 3 times this year. It's been 2 wins by 2-1 decision for Milheim, and then last week in the region final, the Northeast Region Final. It was a 3-1 decision for Barvitsky. So Millhide leads the series 2-1 as he's digging a left side underhook. Barvitsky, a senior, headed to Army next year, while Millheim, a sophomore.
Barvitsky, 4-time state medalist with this season. He was 5th as a freshman, 4th as a sophomore, 5th as a junior, making his first appearance to the finals. Last season, Millheim, state runner-up. Millheim, 48-3 this season. Barvitsky, 35-9, 125-31 career record for Barvitsky. Career record for Millheim, 96-8 as he's digging underhooks as Barvitsky, 45 seconds to go, first period. Locked there is Barvitsky now. He's going to get his hands locked behind the head of Millheim. He's in a good spot, but Millheim doing a good job pinching his elbows tight. He's locked under there. 30 seconds to go, first period. Now firing off a single leg is Barvitsky. He's going to try to pull that in. Maybe going to have to come out the back door. Good hips by Millheim. He's going to get his far hip on him. Going to try to move his feet, create an angle. Barvitsky trying to pop his head out the other side. Doing a good job continuing to square up. Hands still locked for Barvitsky. Good hips by Millheim. We're down to 10 seconds to go. First period sliding away down to 8. And the stalemate's going to be called with 5 seconds on the clock here in the first period between Barvitsky of Southern Columbia and Millheim of Warrior Run.
Good defense there by Millheim as he got real heavy on there. Barvitsky was able to get super deep, but not able to finish, and that's how we're going to end the first. No score after 1. It's going to be Barvitsky's choice. He's going to go down. And in a series like this, that these guys have had 3 matches, very low scoring. First score could play into factor if we were to head to ultimate tiebreaker. So Barvitsky going to look to put the first point up here on the board. Millheim going to go claw and thigh pry, but Barvitsky up to his feet, going to cut away, earn the escape, make it 1-0. Just 10 seconds into the second period.
Over collar now right side for Millheim. Controlling the free wrist is Barvitsky on the right side. Just hanging out in this tie, trying to move forward a little bit as Millheim. Taking a little ground, just very little at a time though. Still hanging out with that over collar is Millheim on the right side. Now switching, comes over collar left now. Inside tie for Barvitsky. He's going to come up club, back on that knee pull, on the right side. He's locked in the crotch. Good hips by Millheim. Chest lock.
Millheim looking to slide off, going to come up with an underhook as Barvitsky. Looks like double unders actually, trying to raise those elbows of Millheim. Millheim with those hands locked once again though. We're going to get a stalemate.
54 seconds to go here in the second period.
I had Barvitsky in my semifinal last night. Really tough in the top position. Obviously, Millheim's felt it. See if he chooses to go down in the third. I expect him to, but could be a huge time to score here late in the period for either guy. It's been Barvitsky kind of on it, on their feet, getting in on 2 pretty deep shots, but Millheim feeding him some heavy hips, able to slide off on both. Now it's Millheim, a little bit of a half shot.
$20 seconds to go here in the second period. Controlling an elbow on the left side is Millheim. Controlling the elbow on the right side is, the left side is Barvitsky. 5 seconds to go, second period, and it looks like we're going to just end here 1-0 in favor of Barvitsky of Southern Columbia. Millheim to get the choice, and he's going to choose bottom.
See if Barvitsky's able to get to his leg in. That's where he's really good. You know, Millheim's prepared for it though. Probably going to look to seal off the whistle here. Staying tight there. Now leg kind of came in for a moment there for Barvitsky, but Millheim up to his feet, going to cut away right away, excuse me. We're going to tie it at 1 here. Nothing separating these two to this point. Barvitsky, the only one able to get in on attack. We'll see if he looks to get back to it. These guys have a little finger fight here on the side now. Slide by attempt for Millheim. Shot, double leg for Barvitsky. Head coming through the middle, not going to try to switch off to single. No lock though. Milheim able to slide off once again. That collar tie. Underhook once again for Barvitsky. It's kind of moving Milheim back a little bit here. Milheim trying to circle in.
A minute 15 to go, third period. An underhook left hand for Barvitsky on the right side of Milheim. And then he's inside on the right side. Snaking that arm is Milheim with his left. Barvitsky's been in on 3 attacks now, unable to score on all 3. As we're down to 55 seconds to go here in the third period.
Back on this finger fight with the free hand for both guys. The official looks to stop this, not really conducive to action or scoring when these guys get in these finger fights. Now post in on the single leg is Milheim. Looks like cut out to the double. Whizzer here by Barvitsky. Now looking to go backside, cut the corner here is Milheim. Now picking an ankle is Barvitsky, staying heavy with this whizzer. Gonna pull it out of bounds. So good defense there by Barvitsky, 25 to go. It's a nice shot off the post for Milheim. See if either guy looks to score here late and steal this one.
Elbow pass attempt there by Milheim. He's in on another single leg on the right side of Barvitsky. Barvitsky gets his far hip on him. Coming out the back door now is Milheim. Funking is Barvitsky. Foot half for Milheim. He's going to get a takedown in 5 seconds and 2 near fall. And Milheim, he's going to win this one.
3-1.
5-1 over Barvitsky and Warrior Run. They're going to have a state champ at 145 pounds.
Man, Milheim stole that at the end there. Just short time to go, goes back to that single leg, and Barvitsky looked to pass. Milheim able to stay heavy and lock his feet, trap him there. Now pushes the series between him and Barvitsky to 3-1 to finish it off. Able to get a little bit of revenge after finishing second here a year ago. Picks up his first state title at 145 pounds. So we still got our AAA final going on down there on mat number 3. They're in the third period, tied at 1. We're gonna cut to a break, and we'll be back with you in just a few minutes.
This PIAA wrestling broadcast is brought to you in part by the Ultimate Club Duels Freestyle Championships, North America's largest girls and boys freestyle tournament, hosting 2 events this spring. Our girls event May 3rd through 5th in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and our boys event June 7th through 9th at Ursinus College. New spring location, same great tournament with some of the best teams and freestyle wrestlers from over 25 states. For more information, please visit ultimateclubduels.com.
Mountaineers know. Let's go! Really means let's try. Let's create. Let's explore. And let's do it all together.
AA 139-pound medalist. In 8th place from Campbell, Illinois. In 7th place from Phillipsburg, Steel, Marcus Cable. In 6th place from Merle, Cooper Hornon. In 5th place, Gavin Sweetcup from Burgesstown. In 4th place, Matthew Smith from Midwest. In 3rd place from Reynolds, Chase Bell. Your runner-up, Cameron Mingy from Littlestown. And your champion from Bishop McCourt, Bo Bassett. Winner by tech ball 21-6, counter tech ball 255. Congratulations, Bo Bassett, and all of our AA 139-pound medalists.
Let's meet our girls 130-pound medalists. First ever girls 130-pound medal class. Finishing in 8th place, from Sourton, Kayla Pustiluka. In 7th place from Chestnut Ridge, Patron Drummer. Our 6th place finisher from Woodland Hills, Asia Fowler. Finishing in 5th place from Hamburg, Shannon Govern. Our 4th place finisher was from Sagertown, Casey Moo. Our 3rd place finishers from Montgomery, Emily Murphy. Our runner-up for 2024 from Moon area, Haley Smars. And our first ever girls 130-pound state champion, winning by fall at a time of 2 minutes, 26 seconds, from Easton, Aubrey Kraser. Congratulations to Aubrey, who remains undefeated in her career of 60-0, and to all our 130-pound medalists.
And now let's meet the medal winners in AAA at 139 pounds. Finishing 8th from Liberty High School, Cam Abu. Finishing 7th from West Scranton, Michael Turi. Finishing 6th from Bethlehem Catholic, Marco Frenzy. Finishing 5th from Nazareth, Jack Kimball. Finishing 4th from City West, Patrick Kelly. Finishing 3rd from Enfield, Seamus Mack. For state runner-up at 139 pounds from Central Mountain, Dalton Perry. And your PIAA AAA state champion at 139 pounds from Thomas Jefferson by a score of 3-1, Maddox Shaw.
All right, here we go, finishing up our awards for the AAA side. We're gonna get going here on mat number 1. Got our 152-pound PIAA AA state championship final. Got Melvin Miller here of Bishop McCourt, their last finalist here in the AA finals. It's in the black, gold, and red singlet, red ankle band, taking on Max Stein of Faith Christian Academy in the black and white singlet, green ankle band. These two hit last month in the championship final of the team state championships between Bishop McCourt and Faith Christian Academy, with Stein winning 6-1 in sudden victory. See the length of Stein. Makes him really, really difficult to wrestle, difficult to score on. We'll see if Miller is able to get back to his attacks and navigate away to a finish. Miller's had a couple close ones coming through the tournament here. Back-to-back sudden victory wins. Kid just is able to find a way to win. Really, really special kid, just a freshman. Stein, a junior.
Yeah, Miller very impressive in the semis there. He literally limped his way to a victory in overtime. He was down 3-1 late, got a takedown at the end of regulation, then another takedown in overtime. Very gritty victory for Melvin Miller. He's coming in ranked 7th in the country by FloWrestling. Max Stein coming in ranked 17th in the country. Stein, he's headed to Penn next season. Miller, in 2 years, sorry, junior for Stein.
No score here, 33 seconds to go in the first. Getting to the angle, had the ankle for a second, it's Miller. but Stein's going to kick out. Miller wanting a fleeing call, which not necessarily wrong for that. Stein was really kicking out of bounds. Miller, super talented. Fargo champion this past summer, U17s, I believe, actually U15. Actually, no, it was U16U, excuse me. He's also a Super 32 champion back in October. He's got a lot of different ways to score, good at creating angles, also really athletic, but dealing with a little bit of a knee injury this weekend that he suffered in the quarterfinals against Brady Collins. Came back up from a 5-0 deficit to win that one 8-6 in sudden victory. We're scoreless after one. It's Miller's choice to start the second. He's going to go neutral.
Stein 40-7 on the season. Miller 56-3 as we're on our feed near underhook. Left side for Miller, digging an underhook with his left hand. They'll clear out of that. Level change by Stein. Now back into those wrist ties.
See Stein really good at tying people up. He's got those long arms, big hands, grabbing wrists, 2-on-1s. Really good with guys in on his legs at picking far ankles. That's how he got Miller to his back in sudden victory back at Team States. So Miller, when he gets to the legs, he's got to be careful on his finishes. Stein backing Miller towards the edge.
A minute 15 to go here in the second period. We're at 152 pounds. Melvin Miller, Bishop McCourt, Max Stein of Faith Christian Academy. Inside, left side is Stein controlling that other wrist. Dragged by Miller, can't get to that. Now a little overcollar pass by Stein. He's gonna shoot him out of bounds with 58 seconds to go, second period. We're still scoreless. Miller's choice to start this period. He went neutral. Stein's gonna get choice to start the third.
Yeah, with that choice of neutral of Miller, you expect him to push the pace a little bit, work for a takedown here in the second period, but might be just trying to play it careful here. Doesn't want to put himself in position to get countered by Stein. Expects Stein to go bottom in the third, so wouldn't be a bad idea to attack here late in the period for Miller. 30 seconds to go. This guy's on a little finger fight. Stein trying to grab those wrists. Stein was 6 2 years ago here as a freshman. Failed to make the podium last season. There's a little half shot by Stein. Now going to a 2-on-1. Controlling the far elbow is Miller. He's able to snap out of it as we go under 10 seconds to go in the second. This guy's kind of just waiting it out now over towards the edge. That's how we're gonna finish the second period. No score. Stein's choice to start the third. Really expect him to go down here. That's where he's going. If you're Miller here, probably just cut him. That's exactly what he's going to do. Going to go neutral. You don't see many matches start in the neutral position all three periods. So Miller giving himself 2 full minutes to go get this takedown. Let's see if he can do it.
Stein now collar tie right side, inside on the left. Miller snakes that right hand over the top. Clearing that. Wrist snap by Miller. Back inside is Stein, controlling that far wrist of Miller. Underhook left side for Miller, controlling the elbow. Stein faking is Miller. A minute 30 to go here in the third period.
Miller stopped for a second there. His knee definitely bothered him. It looks like he's probably going to take an injury time. Almost cost him there as he stopped for a second. Stein got in on the shot. His knee's been bugging Miller all weekend long. Hopefully he's all right. They're going to check him out here. Stein with no warnings to this point. We got 1:27 to go in the third period. Expect him to try to tie Miller up, hold ground. If you're Miller, you got to be able to get to a corner, get to your angles on those shots. All right, Miller's going to come back to it. Definitely see a little bit of a limp here. But he's going to try to make this work. He's going to try to win a state title as a freshman, going to gut it out. Get into this pinch with his overhook is Stein. He's got these long arms, is able to pinch that elbow down, take away all the leverage of Miller.
He gets that far elbow now. He has both arms, going to try to probably feed that one under.
Little bundle. Miller looking at the ref. I don't know why. Now he goes to go knee pull. Sliding his hips off is Stein. I'll pinch him in this front headlock as we go down to a minute to go in the third period.
Stalemate called. As Miller controlling the right wrist of Stein. They're going to clear back out to open. Underhook for Miller on Stein's right arm. Stein again trying to come over with those long arms, find that far elbow of Miller. And he's going to do just that. Has the arms bundled up now. 40 seconds to go, third period for Miller. Front headlock for Stein here on the edge of the mat.
Bishop McCourt telling Miller to get a restart. That's exactly what we're going to get. Miller's been clutch so far this tournament. Back-to-back sudden victory wins. We'll see if he's able to pull one out here late. 34 seconds to go in the third period. Shot by Miller, taking it 2-on-1, able to pull it up. Now going knee pull. Interesting position here as Stein threw the near hip in. Gonna take it out of bounds. We go out of bounds with 23 seconds to go in the third period. Miller's gonna try to get back to a shot, knee pull. Stall warning on Stein, that's his first. Trying to fight that hand is Stein. Gets him to a hit for a second, looking to go backside is Miller. Stein fighting those hands, pulling it off. Just 10 seconds to go. Miller looking for the triple. He's gonna get the takedown
on the edge with 5 seconds.
Melvin Miller, clutch Gene Man. 3 straight matches, pulls it out of the end. Gonna win the 152-pound state title as a freshman. Man, he was looking for it all match, finally able to get to the shot, stayed with it as Stein was fighting those hands. Able to get that ankle with just 5 seconds on the clock, man. Melvin Miller. Kid knows how to find a way to win.
Avenging a loss from earlier in the season against Stein as well.
Man, that was awesome. Gets Bishop McCourt their 3rd state title in this AA class. Okay, we're gonna head to a break here, and we'll be back in just a few moments.
Let's meet our 145-pound medalist in double A. Taking place from Bishop McCourt, Jackson Butler. In 7th place from Saucon Valley, Jackson Albert. In 6th place, Mason Horak from Darien. In 5th place from Brookville is Cole Householder. In 4th place is Chase Monson from Fake Christian Academy. Your 3rd place finisher out of Bishop McDevitt is Ryan Lawler. Your runner-up from Southern Columbia is Mason Barbitsky. And your champion from Warrior Run High School, Reagan Milheim, a 3-1 winner. Congratulations, Reagan, and all our medalists at 145 double A.
We near 7th place finisher for girls 136 to the podium, please. 7th place finisher for 136 to the podium, please. Results at 136. Medalist at 8th place from Hughesville, Alexis Kurzawa. 7th place finisher from Connellsville, Janaea Noble. Finishing in 6th place from Fort Cherry, Abigail Dolan. A 5th place finisher from Schuylkill Valley, Kaylee Widener. Finishing in 4th place from Western Wayne, Sarah Shook. Our 3rd place finisher this year from Kiski area, Ava Golding. Your runner-up for 2024 from Kennett, Haley Jaffe. And your first ever girls 136-pound champion, from Bishop McCourt, winning by fall at a time of 5 minutes, 27 seconds, Jordan Fowl. Congratulations to Georgia and all our 136-pound medalists.
The medal winners at 145 pounds, finishing 8th from Penn Trafford, Hayden Core. Finishing 7th, Central Dauphin, Gavin Reynolds. Finishing 5th from Quakertown, Gavin Carroll. Finishing 4th from Bethlehem Catholic, Shane Fillin. Finishing 3rd from Collegeville, Evan Petrovich. Your runner-up from State College at 145 pounds, Pearson Manville. And your PIAA state champion at 145 pounds in AAA by a 4-1 decision from Central Mountain, Luke Simcox.
All right, finishing up our awards here, and we're gonna get set here on mat number 1. 160-pound championship of the 2024 PIAA AA State Championship Tournament. We got Connor Hara Montgomery, the red and black singlet, red ankle band. He's taking on Cale Widemore of Faith Christian Academy, the black and white singlet, green ankle band. Hara, a returning 2-time state champion, as he's throwing a lot of shots at Widemore right now. Widemore fighting him off now. He's working in short offense. Another shot by Hara. Comes up with a right side underhook.
Hare coming in ranked 4th in the country by FloWrestling. He's committed to Rutgers. He'll be a Scarlet Knight next season. He was 5th as a freshman, and then he went champ as a sophomore and a junior, looking for his 3rd title. Season record 54-0, career record of 190-5. His opponent, Cale Widemore, is sophomore, in on a double is Hare, and he's going to get a takedown. He was 3rd last year as a freshman, 23-2 this season, 59-6 career record for the Faith Christian Academy.
Widemore going to get the escape pretty quickly. Got 50 to go, 2-1 here in the first. Shot by Widemore. Hare going to stuff it with his hands. Shallow hook here for Widemore. Now looking to go drag his Hare. Hare with a couple close decisions, back-to-back matches in his quarters and semis. Won his semifinal last night against Devin Magro. 5-4. It's another guy really hard to beat, really hard to score on. So he looks to go to another shot. Widemore able to post him off. Widemore, just a sophomore, but very, very strong. Good in a lot of different positions. Hard to get to. It's Widemore.
Down to 5 seconds to go here in the first period, and that'll wrap it up. Hare is going to take a 2-0 lead over Widemore. 2-1 lead going into the second period. It's going to be Hare's choice. Choose bottom. Widemore really impressive on top in the semifinals. He won that one 9-2 over Buchanan of Girard. Likes to work his cross faces and just rode Buchanan really tough. We'll see if he can do the same thing on Hare here. As he's starting on the left side, he's going to get a leg in. Right side, going crossed wrist. Scooping that leg up. Hare gets the leg out. Now he goes.
Hip place out. Nice follow by Widemore. Be able to follow there, but Hare coming back in, looking for the reverse, so he's going to get it. He's going to make it 4-1. Good movement underneath there by Hare to get his hips free. Able to catch that leg on the way through and finish off the double. Now he gets a figure 4 in. He has Widemore broken flat.
High 4 right side for Hare. Coming under, trying to attack that far wrist. Looking for a cross face. Trying to build up is Widemore, now trying to go wing, just punching that arm forward is Hare. 1:10 to go, second period. Pulling that arm back. He's going to get a wing now, left side, and that is deep. Maybe looking for a wrist on the right side.
Still with this figure 4, though, so Hare's got to pick one. Using that figure 4, though, to try to get that elbow deeper on that bar, but he's going to lose it. We got 50 seconds to go in the second. Hare working tough in the top position. Not a whole lot to do for Widemore underneath as he's got this figure 4. He's got to find a way to clear it. Now trying to open the hips up a little bit is Hare, working for that bar once again. Loses the figure 4 now, does Hare. He's working on that left side arm of Weidmoyer. Not too close to a turn as of yet as Hare as he slides back into the figure 4, but working really hard. We saw his younger brother Brant win a state title, 133 pounds earlier tonight. I talked to them back in January. That was their goal this season, to close out Connor's career as both state champions, win titles together. And Connor Hare is well on his way to doing that. A 4-1 lead headed to the third. It'll be Weidmoyer's choice. He looks to his corner. He's gonna go down. See if a fresh start does Weidmoyer good here. So he got ridden pretty hard after the reversal by Hare.
As Hare covers on top after a tough ride. Trying to work to a quad pod was Weidmoyer. He's going to get that leg back in. Rolling through is Weidmoyer. He's going to get a reversal off of that now. He's going to maybe look to cut at this point. 4-3 the lead for Hare with a minute 45 to go in the third period. Not sure what Weidmoyer is going to do here on top, if he's going to cut him or if he's just going to continue to ride.
If you're Weidmoyer here, I would think about cutting him. You don't want to give up a reversal. That could be disastrous. Thinking 1, not 2 here. Currently still working in the top position. Hare just working or holding position underneath here. Try to not avoid giving up a wrist. Now scooping that ankle and elevating is Weidmoyer. Getting down under 120 to go here in the third period. Not much coming underneath from Hare. Weidmoyer working hard with that ankle scoop. Now reaching back is Hare. Official warns him for working on the fingers there. Cross wrist now for Weidmoyer. Hare definitely grabbing just a couple fingers underneath there.
55 seconds to go here, third period now. Weidmoyer looks like he's going to be committed to this ride, trying to get a turn. It's really tough to turn a top 5 guy in the country, but he's going to definitely give it a try.
Not much coming underneath for Hare. Officials got to be thinking about throwing a warning at him, as he's just basing out here, trying to avoid giving up these wrists.
Down to 30 seconds to go now, third period. Short half on the left side for Weidmoyer.
I'm not sure what the official's watching here. There is nothing, no action coming underneath here for Hare.
Looking for that crossface was Weidmoyer. There's the warning, and there's 20 seconds to go, down to 15, here in the third period. Weidmoyer trying to get to a crossed wrist.
Got to go for it now, just 10 seconds to go for Weidmoyer. You got to go for it here. Give yourself a chance to win the match. Throw something at him and see if it works. Just short time to go though. It's not going to be enough. Connor Hare is going to win his third straight PIAA state championship. Closes out his career 191-5 with his third state championship. Achieves his goal, winning a state title with his little brother as well. Amazing career for Connor Hare. Wish him luck as he's headed to Rutgers next year. Throwing up a little basketball shot. Sorry, I'm not privy to my basketball technique as well as wrestling. Waiting for our girls final on mat number 2 to finish up. We're gonna throw it to a break and be back here in just a few moments.
Runner-up from AAA, runner-up from AAA. Please report to the medal area. Runner-up from 152, AAA, to the podium. Let's meet our 152 AA medalist. Ty Watson out of Penns Valley is your 8th place medalist. In 7th place, Penn Cambria's Frank Hoover. In 6th place, from Warrior Run, Cameron Milhan. In 5th place, from Grove City, Cody Hamilton. In 4th place, from Montoursville, Paige Wentzel. In 3rd place, from Clearfield, Brady Collins. Your runner-up from Faith Christian is Matt Stein. And your champion for 2024 from Bishop McCourt, Melvin Miller, a 2-1 winner of the season. Congratulations, Melvin Miller, and all of your medalists at 152.
Let's meet our first ever girls 142-pound medal stand. Our 8th place finisher from East Pennsboro, Veronica White. Finishing in 7th place from Upper Dublin, Riley Netter. Our 6th place finisher is from Peters Township, Grace O'Corn. Finishing in 5th place from Norwin, Josephine Dolman. Our 4th place finisher from Greater Johnstown, Sayana Harris-Hay. Finishing in 3rd place from Garnet Valley, Jessica Ayala. Our runner-up for 2024 from Downtown West, Sienna Landrum. And the first ever girls state champion of 142 pounds, winning by fall in a time of 3 minutes, 37 seconds, from Chestnut Ridge, Violet Glazier. Congratulations to Violet and all our 142-pound medalists.
And now let's meet the medal winners in AAA at 152 pounds. Finishing 8th from Harrington, Dinad Nafshi. Finishing 7th from Pocono Mountain East, Keegan Damaris. Finishing 6th from Central Mountain, Griffin Walliser. Finishing 5th from Henridge, Sam Coons. Finishing 4th from Altoona, Luke Sykes. Finishing 3rd from the area, Eli Carr. Your stick runner-up at 152 pounds from Quakertown, Colin Yah. And your PIAA state champion at 152 pounds by decision 3-2, a two-time state
All right, finishing up our awards there for the AAA guys. And we'll be on to our 172-pound action here right about now. Here we go. 172-pound championship final, the 2024 PIAA State Championships. Got Adam Waters of Faith Christian Academy in on with the underhook, picks up the takedown off the throw by, looking for his 2nd state title. He's taking on Luke Fugazzotto of Northwestern Lehigh. Switch attempt there, but from Fugazzotto.
Waters coming in ranked 6th in the country. He's going cross wrist tilt, and he's getting swipes here. And he's going to hold all 3 near fall. He's holding 3 and still controlling that. Still holding is the official with that cross wrist. And they're going to go out of bounds, but 3 near falls. So they're going to get 5-0 now in favor of Waters. He's 42-4 on the season, 86-5. Career record, returning state champ from last season. Luke Fugazzotto, from Northwestern Lehigh, first time placing. He's 40-5 on the season, 77-15 career record. Great start here for Waters. Forward controlling that wrist, flattens Fugazzotto out.
Waters won the Outstanding Wrestler of the AA State Championship last year. picking up a first period fall with a lefty headlock in the finals over returning state champ Holden Garcia. He has teched his way to the finals, only giving up 1 point so far in this tournament. Fugazoto has had a very good tournament though.
Running a wing now, right side. Fugazoto somehow rolls all the way through that. I thought Waters was going to be able to try to look for a fall there. 40 seconds to go, first period. Controlling that far wrist is Waters again. He's going to drive over that, try to get back to that bar on the right side. He's going to do just that. Now he's going to go top half around the top, trying to pull that in. And he's going to get a top half. He's getting some near fall swipes now. Knees are in. He's going to try to settle in for an early fall. Waters.
Looks like a fall to me, pretty close. 20 seconds to work for an Adam Waters. He is fired up, man. Picks up his second fall in the state finals as just a sophomore. First period, throwing up, I don't know what that is, Illuminati, potentially. But picks up his second straight PIAA state title, on the path for 4. Adam Waters, man, he is tough. Gives Faith Christian Academy another state champion. They've already clinched the AA title. Jumps in the arms of head coach Ben Clymer. Congrats to Adam Waters. Excited to watch him the next couple of years here. But early termination, we still got a lot of time going on our girls finals and AAA finals on mats 2 and 3. Tune into those if you guys really want to. Got some awesome action going on mats 2 and 3. We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Let's meet our medalists at 160 and double A. In 8th place from Canton, Hudson Ward. In 7th place from Notre Dame Green Pond, Dominic Tumpelick. In 6th place from Hopewell, Isaiah Fasano. In 5th place from Girard, Story Buchanan. In 4th place, Tyler Morrison from Westbury. In 3rd place, Devin Nagro from Bishop McCourt. Your runner-up, Cal Wiedemoyer from Faith Christian. And your state champion from Montgomery, a 3-time state champion, Connor Harrer, winner by 4-3 score. Congratulations, Connor, and all of our medalists at 160 pounds in double A.
Now let's meet our first ever girls 148-pound medalist. Finishing in 8th place from Pine Grove, Eve Turner. Our 7th place finisher from Liberty, Samara Dre. Finishing in 6th place from Lake Lehman, Alana Lawrence. Our 5th place finisher from Northwestern Lehigh, Katie Reitzinger. Finishing in 4th place from Sun Valley, Jameson Strickland. Our 3rd place finisher from Williamsport, Marissa Rumsey. Our 2024 runner-up from Central Mountain, Charlotte Guilfoyle. And our first ever girls 148-pound state champion, winning by decision of 7-2 from Gettysburg, Zoe Payne. Congratulations to Zoe and all our 148-pound medalists.
Well, let's meet the medal winners at 160 pounds in AAA. Finishing 8th from Council Rock South, Gavin Cole. Finishing 7th from Central York, Carter Davis. Finishing 6th from Wallen Hallback, Gunnar Myers. Finishing 5th from Connellsville, Alonso Elma. Finishing 4th from Pottsville, Nick Hoonstadt. Finishing 3rd from Thomas Jefferson, Bo Marlowe. Your state runner-up at 160 pounds from Central Belleville, Ryan Garvin. And winning his 100th career victory with a score of 2-0, your PIAA AAA state champion at 160 pounds from State College, Asher Cunningham.
All right, here we go. 189-pound PIAA AA state championship final. We got Garrett Garcia in the black and gold single green anchor band, and Andrew McMonagle of Huntington in on the takedown right away. Went head wheel finish off the single leg. Gonna give up the escape, make it 2-1. Another shot from McMonagle. Both these guys seniors. Now it's a single leg for Garcia. McMonagle trying to feed him hips, trying to block around and pass with the back hook. Rolling through is McMonagle, not highly advisable here. Garcia feeding him hips, trying to break that back lock. McMonagle staying tough, but lock broke now, at least momentarily. Trying to hook that ankle is Garcia, and he's going to pick up the takedown. Not the best defense there for McMonagle. Kind of rushed it a little bit, skipped to Z instead of going to B, but going to give up the takedown. Garcia's going to take the 3-2 lead just 49 seconds into this first period.
Garcia coming in 33-0 this season. McMonagle 46-3. Good left side ride here. McMonagle, he's headed to North Dakota State next season as he gets an escape. That'll tie it up to 3-3 with a minute to go in the first period. Lots of action so far. He's going to take a shot from open. Can't get to the leg of Garcia.
A little bit of dive in there from McMonagle. That's how Garcia was able to get his takedown. Now another shot here from Garcia. Locking in the crotch is McMonagle. Coming out the back door is Garcia. Now protecting his ankles. Nice job by Garcia. Looking to cut off. Now going far ankle is McMonagle. Turning in towards the head is Garcia. McMonagle still at the ankle now. Able to get a lock on the leg himself. Probably looking at a stalemate here. Garcia still looking to score though. Switching head outside is McMonagle. Looks like we're probably going to see a stalemate, but McMonagle coming up. Now Garcia in a little bit of a better position as he gets McMonagle to a hip. McMonagle going flat, under 10 seconds to go. McMonagle trying to hold on to this lock late in the period here. Now he goes head under the leg. He's going to be able to hold on. End the first period, tied at 3. A lot of action in that first period from some big boys.
A lot of action here as Garcia is going to get choice. He's going to choose bottom. We're tied up at 3-3. Lots of action here at 189 pounds. Both guys looking for their first state title. McMonagle, this is his third time qualifying now, qualified as a freshman. Didn't as a junior now, or didn't, sorry, as a sophomore, did as a junior. This is his third trip, second trip for Garcia. He was 5th last 2 seasons ago as a sophomore, injured last season as they go out of bounds. A minute 44 to go, second period. Garcia back in the bottom position.
Man, McMonagle's pretty well put together. Pretty jacked guy, kind of having a breakout season this year, making a state final. Headed to North Dakota State next year, as you mentioned. Might have something to do with Hayden Hidley ending up back there as an assistant. Garcia going to work up to his feet, cut away for the escape. Takes a 4-3 lead, 1:30 to go. As he gets back to that single leg, third time now. Looking to pass an ankle is McMonagle, now locking back hook on the leg. Garcia looking to take him to his back. They never awarded the takedown. Officials started swiping. McMonagle looking to wrestle through now. He gets it on a leg. Back in a similar position we were to end the first.
Minute 5 to go here, second period. High crotch locked. He's going to switch now. Back lock on a single. McMonagle, far cradle. There's going to be a takedown for Garcia. He'll take a 6-3 lead with a minute to go in the second period.
Kind of an unnecessary error there for McMonagle, switching to the back lock. Seems like Garcia's kind of giving him fits a little bit when he gets in on attacks. McMonagle's trying to force these scrambles, but now running this wrist up high. Now turning it into a bar is Garcia.
Oh, he's going to run it. He's going to get the shoulder to the ear, trying to control that bar on the isolated wrist on the other side. He's got 33 seconds to go in the second period. Now goes half left side, still continuing to try to run this. Loses the half. He's going to work this. Now he gets his half back again. Short half on the left side, wing on the right side. He's going to just cover the hips again, maybe try to ride this out. There's 15 seconds to go, second period.
McMonagle did a nice job there getting that right hip down hard. Not getting turned over. Under 10 seconds to go, though. Garcia looking to take his 3-point lead to the third. It'll be McMonagle's choice. That's how we'll end the second.
Southern Columbia crowd, they like it behind us. Here's McMonagle. He gets set on bottom. He trails 6-3, going to need an escape and a takedown, a reversal, then cut and the takedown. So we'll see what McMonagle can get going here on bottom.
Garcia getting to work on top. A little thigh pride. McMonagle up to his feet, fighting hands. Able to cut away, make it 6-4 now. Cuts right into an underhook for McMonagle. See if he looks to use this. Controlling the shooting hand. Now drag going to the corner. Nice job of McMonagle. Gets the corner, ties it at 6. Now he's looking to cut.
He's going to do just that. 1:30 to go, third period. There's one. A dive shot there, back up to her feet. 7-6 lead. Now go behind for McMonagle. He has a near cradle locked up. He's going to weld it. He's going to roll through.
Gets a takedown, does McMonagle, went suicide on it, still has the lock. Fighting the line now, running out of real estate. Hickory corner telling Huntington, not Hickory, telling him to pull him back in, but they're going to blow him out. 1:08 to go. McMonagle takes an 8-7 lead. Both these guys kind of the killer in this match is these shots with no setups. But 8-7 now. McMonagle takes the lead. See if he looks to ride now. A little over a minute to go. Going to the claw now. Big chop. Roll through attempt for Garcia. He's splitting the legs now. Down on the toe is McMonagle. Garcia's going to look to turn into him.
50 seconds to go, third period, into a scramble now. If you're Garcia, I think you just kick away. You're going to get an escape if you just kick away here.
Get your escape. He's got to turn and kick. But fighting this, trying to get weight on that foot and turn towards the head. Now he's looking for a reversal in a decent spot. But on both legs is McMonagle. Weird position here. Official's got to be careful and watch the knee here. Close to the reversal. Official going to stop it. Southern Columbia crowd, you hear it. Not happy with that one. I think the right call, though, is Garcia's knee starting to get in a precarious spot. McMonagle's got to be careful on top, not give up a reversal. Just 27 seconds to go. He switches sides, chop, elevator leg for Garcia. McMonagle chopping, looks like he's got a cross wrist, loses it, another big chop. Garcia works up to his feet. McMonagle trying to return, another roll from Garcia. Back in this leg pass situation. Got to watch our knees here. You got to be careful here, but McMonagle's just going to hold on to the leg.
He's going to win this 8-7 over Garcia. Andrew McMonagle of Huntington, your state champ at 189 pounds.
First and only state medal at the PIAA state tournament for McMonagle, and it's going to be gold. Great match there between two 189ers.
That was maybe the match of the night so far, in my opinion. That was a lot of action, lots of points, and that was a fun one.
Still got a little bit of time, about 23 seconds to go in the third period down on mat number 3. So we're going to head to a break, and we'll be back in just a minute with probably match of the night.
Here at Thaddeus Stevens, you're going to learn something new every day.
I looked into Thaddeus and I was like, that's literally exactly what I want.
Everyone here is just helpful regardless of whatever you know, whatever you don't know.
There's tutors, there's counselors, we have advisors, and just talking to my professors.
They want you to succeed, so they'll really push you towards opportunities that they have. The networking part of it is like the biggest part in this school, with the extra help to get a career.
I feel more than prepared to go into the field.
What I'm learning in the classroom is going to directly correlate to what I'm going to be doing out in the real world in the workforce.
We're learning about the things that you need to be able to learn and draw and produce.
I got to skip my apprenticeship. They said it's going to give me an advantage to become a foreman and eventually a superintendent.
Every week you're getting a call about work.
And they're all saying, if I want to, I can work for them easily.
Trades is the way to go right now. 2 years was enough to learn everything and be ready to go out and get a job.
You're here to mess up, learn until you get good at it.
Get in, get a degree, get prepared for the workforce.
I feel like I'm very prepared.
If you apply yourself, you can find a job here.
You coming to Thaddeus Stevens is going to have you set for the rest of your life.
Crown medalist from West Perry, Mark Morrison, finishing at 8th place. Our 7th place finisher from Allen Grove, Caitlin Arnold. Our 6th place finisher from Cannon McMillan, Dynasty Williams. Finishing in 5th place from Gettysburg, Kylie Monroe. Our 4th place finisher is from Northampton, Leah Lambert. Our 3rd place finisher from Northern Bedford is Reagan Snyder. The first ever runner-up at 155 is from North Allegheny, Lena Ruckler. And your first ever girls state champion at 155 pounds, winning by a decision score of 1-0 from Hickory, Avery Ryle. Congratulations, Avery, and all our medal winners at 155.
And now let's meet the medal winners in AAA at 172 pounds. Finishing 8th from Council Rock, Sally. By Cruz, Ridden. Finishing 7th from Penn Ridge, Talon Hogan. Finishing 6th from Greater Latrobe, Hunter Snyder. Finishing 5th from Abington Heights, Brian Hurd. Finishing 4th from Shikellamy, Connor Wetzel. Finishing 3rd from Owen J. Roberts, Sam Petro. Your runner-up at 172 pounds from Trinity, Bo Morgan. And winner by an 8-4 decision, your PIAA champion.
All right, guys, about to get started here with our match of the night between 3-time state champion Reem Lawrence and returning state champion Austin Johnson. Here we go, 215-pound championship final, the 2024 PIAA State Championships. Shot here from Reem Lawrence. He's in on the single, able to get the finish, close to locking up Cradle, but Johnson wrestling back into him. He's down on the leg. Johnson coming back. Now he's in on a head outside. Lawrence starting to stretch him out. Johnson keeping his lock, trying to pull it in now, taking Lawrence to a hip, close to the finish. Official's gonna call him out of bounds. Close to the finish there for Johnson. Awesome exchange to start this one. Lawrence for Frazier, a 3-time Pennsylvania state champion, looking to become just the 14th 4-timer in Pennsylvania state history. Well, Johnson, he was 2nd as a freshman up at 285. The state champion here a year ago at 215 pounds. Lawrence a senior, Johnson a junior.
Lawrence coming in 32-1 this season. Austin Johnson 30-1. Lawrence heading to West Virginia next season as he's in on a single leg on the right leg of Johnson. Once again, good whizzer there, and he's going to stomp his foot to the mat. We got a minute 5 to go, first period. 144-8 career record for Lawrence. 110-3 for Johnson. He was runner-up at heavyweight as a freshman last season. Champion at 215 pounds.
Lawrence pinning his way to the finals, while Johnson 2 major decisions and a tech fall. Lawrence 102 falls in his career. Came into the tournament with 99, 3 straight. We got 40 seconds to go. No score. Lawrence number 3 in the country. He's headed to West Virginia next year, while Johnson number 20 at 215 pounds. Currently uncommitted. Another shot by Lawrence. Johnson with those strong legs, able to keep his feet on the mat.
25 seconds to go here, first period. Controlling that wrist now. Another fake by Lawrence from open. Another double from space. Under her left side now on the left side of Johnson. 10 seconds to go, first period.
Looks like we're just going to hang out here and over-under to finish out the period. And that's going to do it for the first. No score after one, a lot of action. Flip of the disc, and it comes up for Lawrence. He's going to go down to start the second. Johnson, pretty tough rider. Lawrence, not a whole lot of deficiencies in the bottom position, though. Both these guys, 1 loss in the season, both coming to Jude Correa of Wyoming Sem, the number 2 guy in the country. Lawrence med forfeiting to him in the Ironman finals after suffering a knee injury in the semis as he gets his escape to start the period off, while Johnson losing 4-3 to Correa in the Powerade finals.
Overcaller now for Johnson. with his right hand. Collar tie left hand for Lawrence, fighting inside. Heavy hands here by Lawrence. They're going to clear the tie, 1:35 to go, second period. A couple head posts now controlling the elbow, and they're going to clear out once again.
A little stab at a leg there for Lawrence. He comes up now looking to go back to that knee pull. Johnson's got to be careful here. There's been a lot of attacks coming from Lawrence. He's got to stay in there, avoid giving up a stall warning, which would play big in a match like this. Another heavy left collar tie for Lawrence.
1:05 to go, second period. Club right side for Johnson this time. They clear back into space.
Back to that knee pull for Lawrence. And there's the stall warning on Johnson. As I said, now big snap by Lawrence. Johnson looks to shoot out of it, controlling the armpits. Now looking to go behind, throw by Lawrence. In on the single leg, going to pull him down. Awesome attack by Lawrence, clean finish. Going to take a 3-0 lead. Now probably in his best position on top with 35 to go in the second. Working on wrist, got Johnson flat now over there on the edge. Lawrence goes to work on the wrist. This is where he's really good on this single wrist ride. Starts to ride that elbow up with his right hip. Fighting the line here though, trying to keep it in bounds is Lawrence with 15 to go. Lawrence trying to keep him in bounds. Johnson trying to get himself a restart. Officials should be calling him out of bounds, and there it is with 6 seconds to go. Huge restart here for Johnson. You got to think he's thinking something explosive here. There's a fall there on mat number 3 in the AAA finals. We're going to get reset here with 6 seconds to go in the second period. For Johnson, probably thinking Granby, and that's where he goes. Lawrence, able to follow. Stay pinched. It's Johnson's choice to start the third. Frazier corner telling Lawrence 2 minutes to go, let's go. 2 minutes to glory, 2 minutes to PIAA state history. As I mentioned, Lawrence looking to become just the 14th ever 4-time PIAA state champion. He's got 2 minutes to do it. Johnson goes down to start the third. It's a caution on Lawrence, that's his first.
As Lawrence sets again here on top. This one a clean start, good forward pressure. He got a thigh pry on the left side. Now quad pods up to his feet, and there's going to be an escape for Johnson, so he's still in it. 3-1 the lead for Rune Lawrence of Frazier. 1:45 to go here in the third period. Austin Johnson of Muncie, he's got to go get one.
Big escape there for Johnson, as we saw towards the end of that second period how tough Lawrence is on top. Now he's got to put together a couple attacks and try to get one here on Lawrence. He looks to go drag. Lawrence able to get his leg out of the way though, so we can go under 130. Lawrence uses this left-hand collar tie really well. Johnson able to windshield wiper out though. Johnson with a warning though, so he can't let Rune keep diving in on these shots. A big double leg from Lawrence, switches up to single head outside, able to get the finish. Lawrence looks good. Able to get Johnson down flat once again over on the edge, extends his lead to 5-1 with 1 minute to go in the third.
He gets a high four now on the right side, controlling the far wrist then of Johnson here on the edge. Lawrence trying to stay in, but they're going to go out of bounds with 48 seconds to go here, third period. He's 48 seconds away from becoming a 4-time champion for the PIAA Class AA.
For Johnson, you got to try to get out quick here. Put yourself in a position where you can win the match. Lawrence obviously going to try to ride hard here. So he's getting back to that single wrist. Lawrence with falls in the state finals the last 2 years. See if he tries to work for one now to close out his career.
He's really good in this position. He'll get 2 one-on-ones, work his knee up over, or post your elbow up on his hip, and he turns guys with that. That's how he got his fall last year in the finals. As he's down to 20 seconds away here in the third period. And there's a warning on Johnson and a point for Lawrence, and he's 10 seconds away from his 4th title.
Lawrence is going to close out, getting a little chippy towards the end. An escape for Johnson, but a backflip for Lawrence. Going to close out An amazing career, awesome match between those two. Lawrence going to become just the 14th four-time PIAA state champion in Pennsylvania history. Amazing career for Lawrence. Johnson will be back next year. Lawrence headed to West Virginia next year. We're going to go to a break for awards, and we'll be back here in just a minute for our final bout of the night.
In fourth place, from Michigan, Lucas Lawler. In third place, from Bulgaria, Caleb Close. Your runner-up from Southern Columbia is Garrett Garcia. And your champion from Huntington, Andrew McMonagle, an 8-7 winner. Congratulations, Andrew, and all finalists at 189.
Now it's time to meet the first ever girls 170-pound class of medalists. Finishing in 8th place from Central Mountain, Kendall Wagner. Our 7th place finisher from Liberty, Gracie Halfledge. 6th place from York Suburban, Angela Immohora. Our 5th place finisher from Northern, Amber Berletich. Our 4th place finisher from Greater Anacoke, Sierra Ripka. Finishing in 3rd place this year from Camden McMillan, Audrey Calgaro. Your 2024 runner-up from Ben Salem, Maya Krieger. And your first ever girls 170-pound champion, winning by fall at a time of 3 minutes, 2 seconds, from Punxsutawney, J.L. Miller. Congratulations to J.L. and all our 170-pound medalists.
And now let's meet our medal winners at AAA at 189 pounds. Finishing 8th from Strathaven, Michael Spielman. Finishing 7th from Bethlehem Catholic, James Deloise. Finishing 6th from Kiski area, Cooper Roskowski. Finishing 5th from Norwin, Nathan Campbell. Finishing 4th from Freedom, Jared Carabinas. Finishing 3rd from Sealands Grove, Tucker Teets. Your state runner-up at 189 pounds from Northern York, Cole Bartram. And winning with a score 5-2. Your PIAA state champion at 189 pounds. He's a 2-time state champion from Daniel Boone, Tucker Hogan.
Here we go, final bout of the night here at the PIAA AA State Championship Finals. 285 pounds. We got Brennan Morgan of Central Valley, the blue and white singlet, red ankle band. As he looks to take a shot, comes up with an underhook. He's taking on Brody Klein of Berks Catholic in the black and gold singlet, no ankle band. Double unders here for Morgan. Klein's gonna take him out of bounds. No score, 18 seconds in.
Morgan headed to Virginia next year. He's 42-0 on the season, 112-12. Brody Klein, he's headed to Franklin Marshall next year. He's 28-5 this season, 126-33. Low single here by Morgan. He's going to finish that shot. He'll take an early 2-0 lead. Leg in, left side. That's a leg here at heavyweight. You don't get to see that very often.
Yeah, not your traditional heavyweight is Morgan. Very strong in the top position. He was a state runner-up a year ago, down at 215 pounds. Definitely a little undersized here, but undefeated on the season at 42-0. Going to work on top with just under a minute to go. Klein, 5th a year ago at 215 pounds in that same weight. As you mentioned, headed to Franklin and Marshall next year. Both guys seniors. Figure 4 for Morgan. Starting to take that hip over, but starting to lose that leg. But he's got Klein broken flat. Official going to call a stalemate with 38 to go.
Morgan's went tech fall, 5-1 decision and fall to get here. Klein has went fall, 3-2 decision and 3-2 ultimate tiebreaker to get here. And again, trying to work that leg into his feet. Klein, big mat return. Granby there by Klein, very impressive. And now scooping that right leg with 30 seconds to go here, first period. Is Morgan, he's going to flatten Klein down to his belly about, but still up on his knees a little bit. 20 seconds to go here in the first period.
Working on the wrists here is Morgan now starting to take that toe out, gets him broken flat as we go under 10 seconds to go. Morgan with the cross wrist. Now switching to single wrist. And that's how we're going to end the first period. A 2-0 lead for Morgan. Flip the disc. Morgan's choice to start the second. He's going to go down to build on this lead.
As Morgan gets set, Klein going to cover on top. Morgan going to go quad pod. Good forward pressure here by Klein. He's looking head lever left side to his feet and cutting away is Morgan. He'll take a 3-0 lead 10 seconds into the second period. He goes big club left side on Klein. Klein works his right hand inside.
See if Morgan looks to go back to that low single. Is a very nice shot, clean finish, no opportunity to defend, but he goes single now, coming head outside to the body, and the return for Morgan. Another clean finish there, extends his lead to 5-0, now going back to work on top.
Minute 15 to go here, second period. Klein flattened out on his belly. Morgan trying to post up an inside bar on that far side, and there's a stall warning on Klein. Wing left side for Morgan. Nice job there to work that wing out by Klein now. One-on-one now. Getting that leg in on the right side is Morgan. He's going to try to go to work here on top. He's going to work power half on the left side.
We're getting that leg a little bit deeper in is Morgan. Coming to cross body. Trying to pull it up. Hipping in, trying to put the pressure forward. We're going to get a stalemate. Interesting stalemate, Kohler.
32 seconds to go, second period. Brennan Morgan of Central Valley, he leads this one 5-0. As Klein gets set here on bottom. Leg in left side by Morgan again, trying to throw his hips, trying to get that other boot in.
On the toe is Klein. Officials got to be watching that. Able to get him flat now is Morgan with just 10 seconds to go in the second. It'll be Klein's choice to start the third, and if I'm him, I'm going neutral. I don't want to be under this guy anymore.
And time's going to expire. Let's see what Klein decides to do. Coaches are showing neutral, and that's exactly what he's going to do here. He trails at 5-0, so he's going to probably be looking for a 5-pointer.
Yep, going to get set on the line here. Final period here at the AA State Finals. Morgan with the 5-0 lead. See if he stays on the attack. Klein's got his work cut out for him. See what he's got in his bag of tricks.
20 seconds into this third period. Collar tie here for each guy. Looking for that ankle was Morgan. Low single by Klein. He's going to work out the back, tries switching off to a double from here. Getting locked is Klein. He's going to get a takedown is Klein.
Going to make it 5-2 with 1:15 to go. If you're Klein here, I'm just cutting him again. Go back to work on your feet. Going to make it 6-2 now with the escape from Morgan. 1:05 to go. Klein, you got to start firing now. You already got one. You proved yourself you can take this guy down. You got to stay on it. Now it's Morgan with the underhook. Now elbow control. He's going to pass it off. Under 50 now. Finger fight on the right side. They clear.
40 seconds to go here, third period. Morgan moving forward. Big club right side. He gets to a high single. Going to drive Klein to the edge here. Nothing yet. On the edge, going to try to pull that single in. His toe goes out. They're going to go out of bounds. 32 seconds to go here, third period. As we're back to it. Double unders for Klein.
He's got to be looking to rip this. Morgan looking to clear, keeping head position. 20 seconds to work here for Klein. Klein a lot shorter than Morgan, so it's going to be hard to get some leverage on him here. Headlock attempt for Morgan. Went left. He's going to give up the takedown, make it 6-4 with just 10 seconds to go. They're going to go out of bounds. If you're Klein, whatever you got on top, you got to try it right now. Try to get a quick two swipe. Possibly side headlock Merkel, try to roll it through. Come out to the front, Mixer. They're going to show optional start. Might be a little fake to go out front.
Crawling forward is Morgan very nicely, and he's going to drive him out of bounds. 5 seconds to go here in the third period.
Yeah, I looked over to the Berks Catholic corner. They're telling him circle out front on this restart. He's probably going to look to go Mixer. Looking to pull him back is Klein. He's going to flatten out is Morgan, and that's going to do it. Good effort there for Klein, picking up 2 takedowns in the third, but it's not going to be enough. Brennan Morgan of Central Valley with the 6-4 decision. He's going to be your 285-pound PIAA AA state champion. And that's our final bout of the evening here on mat number 1. Awesome set of finals. Had a lot of strong performances. My performance of the night here in the AA finals has to be Rune Lawrence, winning his 4th title in pretty controlled fashion over returning state champ Austin Johnson. What about you, Dante?
Performance of the night, probably Rune Lawrence. I think I'll go match of the night. Match of the night for me was probably at 189 between Garcia and McMonagle. Just a lot of action. And then really gutsy performance there by Melvin Miller at 152. Clearly banged up, limping around on his knee, and he just gutted out a victory.